Millions of Americans have been voting by mail-in ballot, but that might go away here in PA. It's just wrapped up arguments in the state Supreme Court. Our Dennis Owens has been following all of it. He joins us now with the very latest. What's going on with this,
Hours
Dennis?
of my life that I'll never get back, James. But 5 million Pennsylvanians, of course, have used mail-in ballots since the passage of Act 77 a few years ago. Pennsylvanians no doubt like it, but they may no longer be able to do it. The state Supreme Court heard from both sides this morning. The Republican-leaning Commonwealth Court earlier ruled that Act 77 is unconstitutional. It says language in the state's constitution only allows for absentee ballots with excuses like being deployed, illness, or being forced out of town by work. Republican lawmakers who overwhelmingly voted in favor of Act 77 way back when said they didn't realize it was evidently unconstitutional and now believe only in-person voting is allowed. Lawyers who support mail-in ballots insist the constitutional language is only referring to the qualifications to vote in general and doesn't have anything to do with the manner in which one votes. The Democrat-leaning Supreme Court will now have to decide.
It's hard to put the genie back in the bottle with something like this. Once voters get a taste of having this license to vote in this fashion without the more cumbersome, I suppose, process of the typical absentee ballot where you have to come up with a reason and this is no excuse voting. I think it's hard for a court to tack against that.
And that's John Jones. He's now the president of Dickinson College, but he was a former federal judge. Now, because it's popular does not mean it passes constitutional muster, one justice said this morning, noting that Marsy's law for crime victims, which passed overwhelmingly by lawmakers and voters, was then struck down by the courts. And James, one way to absolutely get mail-in ballots across the finish line is to pass a constitutional amendment to create them. But obviously that is a down-the-road solution to an immediate problem.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, the clock is ticking. We are in the primary season. It's a pretty important one. Will this be done by then? What if it's not?
Speaking of immediate problems, right? The primary is May 17th. We need to figure out, can we vote by mail or can we not? One of the justices asked today, hey, what would happen if we didn't have a ruling until May 18th? And some of the lawyers said it wouldn't be good. John Jones said to me, expect a quick ruling on this.
All right, we will see.
We will
Dennis,
see.
I know, again, you've been watching this for hours today, and you'll continue to watch this for us.
Yes,
we'll see you back here tonight. Thank you very much, Dennis.